Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am on my kitchen table, stretched out. It's kind of hard for me to show everything that I'm actually doing right now, but I wanted to jump on. So I have my iPad here. I have a laptop here. I have one of the Paycheck books, which is the Papers by Jessica. And then I have my Erin Condren. So I've been using this planner for since last June, and I transferred it over to here. So I'm going to continue to use this until the end of July. So this planner actually runs until July, and I use this for tracking purposes. I like it. It works for me. So I just basically list out all of my bills. I talked about this before. I use the stickers from Papery Planning on the top to keep track. So I just have like monthly bills, sinking funds, online orders, and credit card bills, and debt tracker, stuff like that. And it just really kind of repeats for every month. So I don't want to like use multiple things, but I wanted to finish something that I started. And so I do have 6 months left. So that's why I'm going to continue to fill this out. And it's just for my own benefit. Okay. We're in the month of February. I'm listing this like right over here so I can see the bills because I want to show you something. I know this is a little hard. I'm not like a professional YouTuber that has all this space, so I'm trying to make it work. This budget planner is Papers by Jessica. I did a quick video, I think a couple weeks ago. And so this is the monthly overview. So these are the bills that need to be paid. I got paid here, and I'm going to get paid here. So we need to pay all of the bills from here. So we get paid here, so we need to pay all the bills from here all the way until your next payday before you get paid, okay? So these are the bills that need to be paid. So what I do is a paycheck to paycheck budgeting. I do not do it like a monthly budgeting. Ever since I was younger, I never could understand the concept of a monthly budget, honestly. So my dad used to be like, oh, you have to budget your money. And I'm like, but how? Like, I never knew. I guess I couldn't understand the concept of a monthly budget. I get that you have to pay all your bills, but I used to be like, how do you do a monthly budget when you don't have the money up front? So let's say you get paid weekly. How am I doing? I was like, how am I doing a monthly budget when I don't have that money yet? How can I budget for $2,400 a month or $3,000 a month? How do I budget that if I don't even have that money yet and that I'm getting it weekly? So it was really complicated for me, and I could never really understand it. So I really failed in budgeting. I then learned about the paycheck to paycheck budgeting, and I learned about sinking funds, and I read a lot of books. I did a lot of my own research, and I did a lot of my own stuff. So how do you say that? My own like research and learning. It took a while. It took a long time. And when I first started, I didn't even know what a sinking fund was. I was like, I just don't understand what is this? Like, why, like what? I just didn't understand. But the sinking fund is basically like a saving. It's the same thing as a saving account. It's just not long term. It's you're saving different accounts for situations in different categories that will arise. Christmas always comes, birthdays always come, vacation, etc. Okay. So anyways, let's get back to this. So paycheck to paycheck budgeting is here. So we're going to do this sheet here. So you're just going to really pretty much list out all of your bills, your income, your bills, and so forth. I have this here. I also have my spreadsheet up because I was trying to show you guys the difference between writing it on paper and then kind of showing you on the spreadsheet. I don't know how I'm going to do that because I'm going to have to hold the phone. So I don't know how that's going to work. Or maybe I could just wait a minute. Ding, ding. I think something just clicked. So this is my bank account here. I pulled it up on my iPad. Okay, so the balance for so when I got paid, we're just gonna say paycheck. All right, so that's the paycheck, and so I also, so we'll also include, okay, well, then we're going to put the total of the balance that's in the checking account, right? So I write out balance. So the total that I have in my checking account is 3,278. Okay. So that's going to be the balance. We get paid. This is the balance. Great. Okay, so then what you're going to do, you're going to list out what your paycheck is. I always list out what my paycheck is, and I always list out what my balance is. So this is my total balance in my checking account. I always like to leave a buffer as well. I'm not going to put my account to completely zero because I do have stuff that comes out like Google storage, or I have different things that come out, small auto transactions that I should probably be a little bit more aware of. So I always like to make sure that I leave money in my account, and I never know what can happen. So I just like to leave something in my account. Some people do use the like zero budget completely down, and that's great. I feel like very, how do you say that? Like paranoid, like I have to have something in there because I do, you never know what could happen. So if I need it, I need to have it. So anyways, this is my paycheck. So I get paid. This is my balance that's in my checking account. Okay. So the bills that we need to pay right now, we need to go back over here and look. We get paid here. So I need to pay credit one, which is, as we're going to put credit one, I'm going to put 50. Macy's. I always try to pay like more. Fingerhut, that's like an old account that I'm just like trying to pay, like an old 1990 account that I racked up, and it's just something that an agreement that I'm paying it off, which I should probably just pay it off because I have the money. But that's okay. So that's gonna be $35. Continental, 50. Target is paid. That is paid already. Wayfair, I do 100 because I purchased stuff for my remodeling when I had redid my office. And I also had money, but I did buy like a plan. I don't remember buying some extra stuff. And then I get paid here. So these are the bills that I'm going to be paying right now, right? Great. So I got paid here and I paid my bills. These are the bills that I had to pay before my next payday. Actually, yeah, my next payday. So it wasn't that bad, right? Okay, good. Let's move this over here. So now we have the amount that we're going to pay. These are the bills that we're going to pay. So the total is $285 for bills. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is, all right, so I'm gonna pay my bills. The next thing I have is my Jelly app. So let's pull that up. I transferred $400 to my Jelly app. I had already did that. So savings, this is sinking funds here. So we'll put it here. The variable is the cash envelopes, okay? So groceries, gas, household, beauty, eating out. And then this here, where it says savings, this is your sinking funds. I have a lot of accounts, so I'm not going to put money in every single account. I put money in what I want to put it in. Okay. So this is my account for my jelly card. I'm sorry, my jelly app card. And I had transferred $400 to this. These are all of the accounts that I use. So I call them my sinking funds. Instead of having physical envelopes and pulling out the cash out of the bank, I chose to use this card, and I've been using it since 2021, the beginning of the year. And so I leave all of the different categories on here and I add money when I can. So I transferred $400 and that's going to be here. The money that I had transferred, did I write that down? Yes, $55 went to planners. And then that's it, I think, right? So that must add up to, wow. Okay. Yep. So that's $400. So these are the sinking funds. Here's the 400. These are my bills over here. And then the variable. So let's do the variable now. For any money yet. I'm doing all of this on paper to show you this is the same concept if you were to use the spreadsheet. Okay. So we have, you got paid, right? So you got paid. Oh, it's going to smudge. You got paid and now you have your balance. That's great. Now you're going to look at your fixed bills. What are your bills that are coming out? That's $285. I had transferred already $400 to my Jelly app, and these are the categories that I decided to use. So you have your total here. So you have this amount, $285, that's coming out. You have the $400 that came out. So now let's take a look at groceries, gas, household, and what I need to put in here. This is the money that I also, savings. Let's just put saving challenge. I took money out on Friday. I think I even did a little story. I was being really silly. I took $55 out and I put it in the little box. Okay, so I had already did that as well. And the reason why I didn't take any money out for my variable expenses is because I wanted to see what I had. I wanted to like work with what I have because I've been doing really well. So let's take a look. So now we're here. We still haven't deducted what's from the checking account, but let's just go ahead and see what we have. So for groceries, we have 123, 120, 123. That's what it says. Perfect. Groceries is 123. So I have enough groceries. I stocked up, but I also have BJ's. So BJ's, how much do we have for BJ's? My sinking fund, but I also have a BJ's card in here too. So I have a sinking fund account, but I also have physical. So let's take a look. Because if you have other, so I have BJ's and this, so groceries for 123 is going to be okay, right? Well, it is, because I don't buy, like, I have a lot of stuff already, and I've stocked up from my last shopping from BJ's. So far I'm doing really well. So the 123 might last for the 2 weeks. It's possible I might add 50. Let's just put that in quotes. I'll leave it just in case. But I'm trying to use what I have. I'm trying to buy what I have now because I have a groceries cash envelopes. I have a sinking fund of 102, and I also have BJ's here. I think I can make what I have work, so I don't need to add. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that makes sense. So I have groceries 123, household. I could take the money from the household and put it in the groceries if I wanted to. For household, we have 70. Cat food, anything that you have to get for the house. Laundry detergent. Household, we have 70. I'm okay with that. So that's why I'm not adding any more money. I just filled up my gas tank. I let's put the 50 for the gas because I used the 50. So I'm gonna minus the 50 because when I got gas, it's basically like I used it and then I had to refill it up. So it's like I used it, but then I need to take it out. So there's 50 here. So let's just add, I have a full tank of gas. I do go to work one day this week, and then the rest of the week I will be working from home. So, so I'm not going to be wasting gas. So today is the 5th. Let's just say the 5th, and we're going to say the balance is 50. Okay, that's fine. It's not a huge deal. I'm doing this to show my followers that cash envelope works. I can technically like put this all in my checking account and call it a day, and then I can separate like what I do because I'm at that place right now. But I want to show people that I'm doing it just like you. So I'm trying to show you like this is what I have in my groceries account, which is envelope, which is 123. But I also have a BJ's on my sinking fund, and I also have a BJ's envelope. So why do I need to add more money? I'm okay with like $300. Like I can make it work, you know what I mean, until my next paycheck. So I hope that makes sense. Beauty, there's $60 here. I'm going to go get my nails done and, oh wait, whoops. 20, 40, 60, something's wrong. $60. Let's add, I get paid, okay, so I get paid in 2 weeks, which I'm going to go back in 2 weeks. So let's just add another 20, okay? So we have 80, just in case I get my hair trimmed. 25, balance. I'm just going to put plus 20, and that equals 80. So that's what we have right now is $80 in the beauty. All right, so we're good with that. Beauty is 80. Eating out is $100. I can actually take this money from my eating out cash, like my eating out envelope. I can take it out of here and put it in my groceries if I wanted to, because I haven't been eating out because of COVID, and I just been, you know, working on orders and really trying to just not eat out because I can make good food at home. Trust me, I don't mind going out to eat on a Saturday once a week, or when the weather's nice, or when the time is permitted. But right now I just been working on orders and I've been saving. So I've had this for a while, like since December. I've had this money in here since December. I have not gone out. And you guys know that every weekend I like to spend time with my girls. So if in actuality, if I really needed to take this $100 and put it in my grocery envelope, I could do that. But we have $100. I already wrote it down. And then we have BJ's. BJ's is, wow, 190. I'm definitely set. 190. Plus I have an extra 40, which I don't know where that came from. This is the $5 saving challenge. This is the credit card challenge, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. I have $200 in here. I'm trying to get to 777. So each one of these is $20. This is the weekly 52-week challenge, which is, so that's still up to date. And then BJ's is 190. So we are all set. So I have BJ's cash envelopes right here, but I also have it on my sinking funds. Now, you might say, well, why? Well, I'll tell you the reason why is because I didn't realize that I had two BJ's accounts. And so last week when I ordered stuff from BJ's, I went to go pick it up and I had to use my card. So I used my sinking fund card. If I go into the store, then I'll use cash. So I hope that makes sense. So if I'm doing like a curbside pickup, I use my sinking fund card. I had the money on it, so why not? And I use the money. But if I go inside the store, then I have the money, the physical money right here. So I have enough money for everything. Groceries, 123. I have $40 here. So I think what I'm gonna do is put it towards groceries, and everything else is full. Matter of fact, I'll put 120 to groceries, and I'll put 20, because I don't remember what I did, honestly. So we're gonna take, there we go, add another 20. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. This is my credit card challenge, and it's $777, so I can try to pay off this card. So now we have 200. That's great. The extra 20 here, we're gonna put it in the groceries. So now instead of 123, we have 143. Perfect. So let's just say add plus 20, 143. This is awesome. I'm really happy because I don't have to use any money that's in my account. Okay, so here's the thing. I went ahead, I paid the bills $285. I didn't add anything to my cash envelopes because I didn't need to, right? We went through everything. Everything looks good. If I have to, I could transfer money. I have enough on my BJ's card. I have enough on my sinking funds. This is the money. So this was all set. Then for my sinking funds, I transferred $400, and then I also withdrew $55 specifically for my cash envelopes that I'm doing the yearly cash envelope box here that I'm doing, that people constantly say, oh, I want to order. This is from Simple Shops. I don't make these. I think this is super cute, and I think this is very motivating for people if you're trying to save money, and I think like doing it with everyone helps other people. So yeah, so she is also going to be making another 25 of these, so stay tuned, follow her, like she will launch when she's going to be taking new orders. And again, they're only 25 because you have to think about it. These are very time consuming. This is a lot of work. Laminating, cutting, like it's a lot. It's really cute though. I love it. You got to give her credit. So, okay, so that's the total amount. So we're going to take 285 plus 455. We're going to go ahead and deduct that from my balance. Now I am terrible with equals. 740. Okay, that's going to be the total. Oh, we didn't even do debt yet. That's okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting. I might do that after. So the total is $740. That's coming out of my checking account. So it didn't come out right now. I had already like transferred, you know what I'm saying? So let's take a look and see. Oh yeah, minus that. So minus the 400. Hold on a second. Yeah, so I had already took out the 400. So it's all right, so we need to take the 740 minus the 400 because it's already out of my account. So this is already out. So the 455 I already took out. This balance is like, it's correct, but I'm going to be paying these bills. It's going to be 2993. So we'll just put this here. It's roughly, I'm probably off by like, I'm not perfect, but I kind of like jot numbers down. I know what I'm doing. So I just like, I write out my bills and I'm like, okay, well, this is what I have to pay. This is what I have here. So this is what I do every week. Even though I get paid every 2 weeks, I always double check my money. I'm always like updating. So let's say next week I don't get paid. I'm still going to come over here and say, okay, what do I have left? What am I working with? And then I might transfer money, or I leave it. I don't touch, sometimes I don't even touch my checking account at all. Like I have this with me, I have gas, money, like I don't even, my money's accumulating. So yay. But all right, so this is the balance. So then After that, I need to take a look at, okay, what card am I going to pay off? This is the goal, right? My goal is so I can be debt free. I don't want to have credit cards lingering, but then again, I don't want to take all of my money and pay it off and then be broke. I don't know. I just have this thing about like emergencies and stuff. And I was always like that. And I think that's why I've been doing really well with money. But so for debt, let's take a look. Oh, you know what? I updated this one. This is probably the more current one. We are paying this one. I'm done. I'm done with you, Target. I am so done. Let's pay this one. Target is $216. We're gonna go back over here. We're gonna write it down because I forget. I'm sorry. I really do. I forget like what I'm doing, what day it is. It's just, I don't know, that must be like old age. All right, so what we're gonna do is Target. Target is going to be $216 and we're paying it off. Paid off. The next one is going to be Walmart. So we're gonna pay both of these off. So the total that's the balance. All right. So that's okay though. We're gonna pay that off. Then we have the $479 for the debt. So then you have your money, your balance. You want to take a look at what bills you got to pay. What are your bills first? You need to look at your bills, your most important bills, okay? After you're done looking at your most important bills, what is your variable? Which is this. Your money, like your most important your groceries, your gas, your kids' lunches, whatever. You have to look at that. These are the most important things right here. After that is when you say, okay, I have sinking funds. I just created an emergency fund. I just created an emergency fund in Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna put $25 each check. And that's what you do. So you list it. After that, okay, I have some credit cards I want to pay off. What is your highest or what is your lowest? How do you want to do that? Write it out. What's your plan? What cards do you want to? Do you want to start off with the lowest to the highest, or do you want to start off with the avalanche with the highest to the lowest? I do the lowest to the highest because I feel like I'm getting accomplished. Great. Now I'm paying off this. So that's what we're doing. After this is all said and done, this was already deducted. So I'll pay these bills. I'm going to pay this, and that's what my balance will be in my checking account. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm done. I have my money in my cash envelopes. I'm good. The same concept goes for the spreadsheet. If you want to use the spreadsheet and you input the numbers, and I really wanted to show you, I just don't know how with the camera. So I'm going to have to try to work on that because I really want to show you how to input that because it's super easy. And then I was also playing around with this, and I was also playing around with this and learning how to use this. And then I put all of my sinking funds here. So these, see, I even wrote it. The $400 is what I had already transferred. These are the categories that I added. And then these are my new balances. And I leave them on my sinking fund. I leave them on my Jelly app card. And if I need yarn or this and that, I have it. It's great. Then if I have to go to the store, if I have to get groceries, if I have to get my hair done or my nails done or buy stuff for the house, I have cash here. I hope that helps you guys. Please let me know. I'm not a financial planner or an accountant or anything like that. I just do things how they work for me. And like, I'm not perfect. I'm not like analyzing every number. I'm just like rounding things. This is kind of what I'm paying. This is what I already have in my cash envelopes. This is going in my sinking funds. These are the debt cards that I'm paying off, and that's how I do it. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below or ask me below. Have a great day. Bye.